The Kentucky-Tennessee rivalry is one of the most intense in basketball, and this Friday's matchup promises to be another intense chapter in that story. However, the recent behavior of Volunteers point guard Zakai Ziegler has drawn attention for not reflecting the values that usually guide the sport. Without going into details, it is clear that his attitude towards the Kentucky program was disrespectful and inappropriate, something that only reinforces the climate of tension between the two teams. In moments like these, the true character of a team is tested, and the Wildcats have the opportunity to respond in the best way possible, with determination, discipline, and victory. The Cats' previous victories against the Vols this season had already demonstrated the strength and determination of this group, led by Mark Pope. Now, in the face of an external provocation, the motivation within the team seems to be renewed. The players are aware of the importance of this matchup, not only for advancing to the Elite Eight, but also for the chance to assert their self-respect and pride in the blue and white jersey. Lamont Butler, Colin Chandler, and Amari Williams, among others, have already made it clear that the episode served as additional fuel to raise the level of concentration and commitment of the team. In addition, the atmosphere surrounding the program is taking on a new air with the arrival of Cam Williams, a reinforcement who brings with him great expectations for the future. Although he will not be on the court in this decisive match, his signing represents a vote of confidence in the project led by Pope and a sign that Kentucky continues to be an attractive destination for high-caliber talent. This contagious enthusiasm serves as a perfect complement to the current state of mind of the squad. With the combination of a provocation overcome by focus on the game and the positive energy brought by new reinforcements, the Wildcats enter the court with a clear mindset to turn adversity into triumph. For Mark Pope and his team, this is not only an opportunity to advance in the competition, but also to show the world what it means to wear a Kentucky uniform. When the ball goes up, the goal will be won: to emerge victorious and honor the tradition of a program that always seeks to play and live the right way. I want to hear your thoughts at the end. Will we win a game? The signing of Cam Williams by the Kentucky Wildcats represents a significant milestone in the already rich and successful legacy of the university's basketball program. It is not just another name added to the list of reinforcements, but a strategic acquisition that reflects the meticulous and visionary work of Coach Mark Pope in his mission to keep Kentucky at the top of the national scene. With the arrival of Williams, the Wildcats not only gain a versatile and talented player, but also solidify their position as one of the most attractive and competitive programs in the country. Cam Williams, just 19 years old, arrives at Kentucky after an impressive season at Tulane, where he demonstrated maturity and skills beyond his years. His average of 9.3 points per game may seem modest at first glance, but it is in the details that the true dimension of his impact lies. An efficient three-point shooter, 41.2% shooting, with the ability to create plays and defend, Williams brings a complete package that perfectly matches Pope's playing philosophy of dynamism, versatility, and intensity. His performance in the final game of the season against Memphis, when he scored 17 points and grabbed 8 rebounds, was a clear example of his ability to shine in the decisive moments, something that will be crucial for the Wildcats in high-level matches. Williams' decision to forego testing the waters of the NBA draft to commit to Kentucky is a clear sign that he sees the program as a unique opportunity for growth and success. This choice also reflects the magnetism exerted by the Kentucky basketball brand, an institution that has attracted the best talent in the country for decades. BBN has plenty of reason to celebrate, as Williams' arrival not only raises the level of the current roster, but also strengthens the confidence that the future remains bright for the Wildcats. Mark Pope's work in this process deserves to be highlighted. Since taking over the program, Pope has demonstrated a remarkable ability to attract players who combine individual talent with a collective mentality. He understands that Kentucky's success lies not only in recruiting stars, but in building teams capable of competing in all aspects of the game. The addition of Williams joins the arrival of other young talents, such as Jasper Johnson, Malachi Moreno, and Caden Lewis, forming a balanced and multifaceted group that promises to make waves next season. The Kentucky Wildcats have a different tradition. The program holds the most NCAA titles, and this heritage weighs positively on each new generation of players. However, traditionally, staying at the top requires more than simply relying on past glory. It is necessary to constantly renew the roster and adapt to the trends of the sport. That is exactly what Pope did when he signed Williams. He brought in a player who not only honors the Cats' history, but also contributes to writing a new chapter of success. For BBN, the signing of Cam Williams is a source of pride and optimism. Fans know that they are facing a team that, once again, will be among the favorites in the competitions. The contagious energy in the stands at Rupp Arena will certainly be even more vibrant with the presence of a player like Williams, whose aggressive and efficient style perfectly matches Kentucky's competitive DNA. In addition, his ability to consistently hit three-pointers opens up new tactical possibilities for Pope, allowing the team to explore different offensive approaches. With Mark Pope, the Wildcats continue their quest for excellence, combining tradition and innovation in a project that promises to yield interesting results. Comment now.